show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
And welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in to the show today. Glad you could stop by, and hope you're having a good day wherever and however you may be listening or watching the show, and whatever you may be doing, coast to coast and globally. Have an update for you on the coronavirus. Disturbing development overnight. I'll explain. And I've been reporting on this now for what? 3 weeks? About 3 weeks?
Yeah, about that.
And I've been cautiously, I've been very cautious about how I've reported on this. I didn't want to sound alarming. But along the way, if you read between the lines, I've been suggesting that this particular virus can be very problematic. And it is. And it's full, and it seems to be unfolding that way. And it's problematic for a number of different reasons. I'll explain that as well. And context is everything. You have to put everything in context. So I'll try to do that. Of course, all the major news outlets are reporting on it. And, well, they should. I mean, that's what they need to do. And I'm reporting on it as well. And we do okay. So I'll try to explain some concepts that necessarily they don't have time on the major networks to do, or may not be inclined to. And so I'll try to do that for you as well. We invite you to make contact with the show so we can connect with you and talk. You may have some questions on your mind about this virus, how to prepare for it. I have some ideas about that. Everybody thinks, well, this will happen to somebody else. That is, I can tell you, if you're thinking that way, I would encourage you not to do that. I would encourage you not to do it. It happens to everybody else until it happens to you. So, and preparation here is very important. So Katie's going to bring you up to date on how to make contact with the show. And it's not hard. And I urge you to don't hesitate to call. Whatever your question or concerns, whatever they may be. On topic, off topic, makes no difference to me.
You can give us a call at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK. You can always email Dr. Garko personally as well. His email's drgarko@letstalknutrition.com. And you can keep up with us on Facebook or YouTube and watch our live stream. Just search Let's Talk Nutrition on either of those platforms. And you can also listen back to our shows, any episodes you may have missed or you may want to hear a certain topic. Go to letstalknutrition.com, go to the show schedule tab, or wherever you listen to podcasts. You can also find the show there as well.
The concerning development that occurred overnight is that a man in California is being treated for the novel coronavirus. He is the first U.S. case of unknown origin. This is according to the CDC. Why is that significant and important for you to know? This is connected to the concept of community spread. The man did not travel to China. The doctor that interviewed him apparently determined that he was not able to identify any other person that he knew of, man being that's infected, that was infected, that infected him. He didn't know anybody who was infected. And so now we have an instance of community spread, which is a real concept. And in a word, it is when someone becomes infected in the community and there's no known reason why. So it becomes suspicious, and it is suggestive of if there is one person, then maybe there's more than one. And it's highly suggestive that there is more than one. The Solano County resident was admitted to UC Davis Medical Center last week, but wasn't tested until Sunday. And Dr. Dean Blumberg is an infectious disease specialist at UC Davis Medical Center, told some of the affiliates, CNN and others, I suppose, that this particular case is significant. That suggests the virus is out there in the community, I'm quoting, and that means pretty much that everybody is at risk. So said Dr. Dean Blumberg. We don't know, he said, who might be carrying it, and we don't know who we can get it from. Close quote. It's not clear who the patient got the virus from. And Dr. Bloomberg said that other person probably exposed other people as well. I mean, the virus just didn't drop out of the ether onto this guy. He came in contact with somebody who was infected. He didn't know the person was infected. Maybe at the time the person didn't know that he or she was infected, but was asymptomatic. Dr. Bloomberg said, quote, and you have to realize that the virus is so new that none of us has immunity to it. So anybody who's exposed to it is at high risk of getting infected with this, close quote. The patient in California is one of 60 confirmed cases of the virus here in the U.S., some of whom were on that ship, by the way. This is according to the U.S. Health and Human Services. 42 cases were, in fact, former passengers on that Diamond Princess, which was not so regal and royal after all. That was the site of the recent virus outbreak. On that ship, a lot of people got infected. That turned out to be a disaster. The other 15 were either travelers coming back from China or spouses of travelers. 3 others were repatriated from China. So this guy got in contact with somebody. They don't know who. Apparently none of those people who I just referenced, those 60, I would assume that he did not come in contact with any of the 60 people who are already infected. So from where did he get it? That is the question. And as I said, they're reporting that how he was exposed is unknown. This is what the CDC reported today. The agency has said it has not yet ruled out that the patient was exposed to a returned traveler who was infected, but they don't know that for sure. And that would be the first question you ask them. Do you know any people on this list? You give them the list. This isn't hard. You give them the list and say, go down this list. Do you know anybody on this list? And if he doesn't know anybody on that list, then you look to see, where have you been in the last 2 weeks? That's the next question. And then you go back to that list and find out if anybody on that list lives close to him or was in his area or where he had been for the last 2 weeks. You don't need Inspector Clouseau or Sherlock Holmes to do this.
It'd take a while, though.
No, it wouldn't. You could
It seems like it
no,
would.
it would. No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't.
Tracking down 60 people for 2 weeks?
You got the 60 people. You know, you can find out where they've been for the last 2 weeks. We know where they've been. They've been on that boat. Do any of those 60 live near this man? Did any of those 60 travel to where this man lives or close by? If they think he got infected from one of those people. This isn't hard to do. I'm just saying. I know. I'm only a talk show host. What do I know?
Ladies and gentlemen, listen up. It's me, your immune system. I'm always hard at work defending you against the many disease-causing viruses and bacteria that you are exposed to every day. But sometimes I need help to defeat the bad bugs. Luckily, our friends at Kyolic have come to the rescue. Kyolic has 2 super immune-enhancing supplements, Kyolic Immune Formula 103 and Kyo Green Harvest Blend Immune Defense. Kyo Green Harvest Blend is a power-packed blend of organic and naturally sourced grasses, ancient grains, fruits, veggies, herbal extracts, and spirulina in a fast-dissolving drink mix for a quick and easy way to support immunity. Kyolic Immune Formula 103 combines immune-boosting nutrients with aged garlic extract. Aged garlic extract has been clinically shown to support a healthy immune response and reduce both the duration and severity of cold and flu symptoms. Help me protect you with Kyolic supplements and nutritional drink mixes to fortify your immune health today. Available at fine natural health retailers.
Celsius is a fitness drink which is clinically proven to function. How? As a thermogenic, Celsius proprietary MetaPlus blend accelerates metabolism, increasing your body's ability to burn fat and calories. There are only 2 ways a body burns fat: through increased heart rate and our increased body temperature, thermogenesis. Drinking Celsius and then going into motion is double dipping. You're accelerating the burn and the results are even faster. Celsius is your ultimate fitness partner. No high fructose corn syrup, no aspartame, no preservatives, no artificial colors or flavors. 100% of 7 essential vitamins. Proven in 6 published university studies. How does it work? Celsius proprietary MetaPlus formula, including green tea with EGCS, ginger, and guarana seed, turns on thermogenesis, a process that boosts your body's metabolic rate. Drinking Celsius prior to fitness activities is proven to energize, accelerate metabolism, burn body fat and calories. Invest in yourself. Drink Celsius. Look for us at www.celsius.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Celsius, live fit. Irwin Naturals, premium vitamins and supplements. 25 years of gold standard supplements. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition 2020. Thanks for tuning in today, stopping by, paying a visit. We appreciate it very much. And talking about this development that has everybody very concerned, health officials, the U.S. government, other governments around the world. As you can see, the downstream effect from this virus has influenced the markets, even in our country, and around the world, taking a dive. And they're predicting that if this thing takes hold, we may go into a recession. This is a microscopic organism, and to see the havoc it can wreak. Know this, influenza, about 0.1% of people who die from influenza, who get infected with influenza, will die. 0.1%. Every year in this country, it's somewhere around 30,000 people. The coronavirus is 20 times more lethal. 2% of people who are infected with that virus die. So that's what's concerning. It's lethal. And I came into the building this morning, into the complex, and I got quizzed. And one guy was asking me, well, this is only sick people that die. I said, that's not true. I said, the young man, the physician in China, who was the whistleblower, who popped off the lid on this and told the world by telling his family on the internet that this virus was afoot, he died. He was in his, I believe, his 30s. He was a young man. He clearly wasn't elderly, he wasn't pregnant for sure, and he wasn't a child. Those are the vulnerable populations. He was a young guy. And we got conflicting reports from our government. We have the administration saying one thing, and you have the CDC and Homeland Security and Health and Human Services saying another thing, and there's confusion. That's the last thing we need at this moment. Now, CDC is saying, and I'm just reporting, and I've tried I've tried mightily not to sound alarmist over these past 3 weeks, but now you just have to report this straight up. This is concerning. And this guy in California doesn't know how he got infected. Trust me, if he got infected via community spread, there's more than one person walking around. Question is, who infected him? 877-897-8255. If the California case does turn out to be community spread, the hospital staff that took care of him is going to need to alter, and all hospital staff around the country are going to need to alter the way they evaluate sick patients. Hospitals who receive patients with flu-like symptoms have been asking people to detail their travel history or exposure to anybody they believe who has recently traveled. So there's a change in strategy here. There has to be a change in strategy. And people are going to be tested, I think, probably more often than not now. If they show up in an emergency room with flu-like symptoms, they're going to test them for the coronavirus, and well, they should. Right now, during flu season, there are a lot of people who are sick. And so now you have to sort out who has influenza or who just has a cold virus or who has coronavirus. You go to the CDC's website, they say the virus is, quote, not currently spreading in the community in the United States, close quote. Well, you got one. I guess they're holding off to say that he's an example of community spread. most health officials are expecting that they will at some point say there's community spread. That's what they're predicting. It's not a question. It's not so much a question of if this will happen anymore, but rather more of a question of exactly when this will happen and how many people in this country will have severe illness, close quote. That's Dr. Nancy Messonnier, director of the CDC's National Center for Immunization and Respiratory Diseases. So now you can see a shift in the rhetoric. The rhetoric is more animated, more amplified, more animated in its nature because they're concerned. This is a lethal virus. It's 20 times more lethal than influenza. Okay, so what can you do? If you are on medications, you should make sure, if we get to notice that the community spread is afoot, make sure that you have enough medications because you may not want to leave the house for a while. So you have to make sure that you have enough medications. That's number one, for sure. Anybody, and some of you listening and watching, your medication is critical for you. I know this because I've talked with you, or I've read your emails. We've corresponded. Secondly, if you live alone and you can't get out, you have to make sure that if that you have enough food in the house. If somebody's not going to deliver it to the house, that you have enough food there for yourself. If we get to that point where they say it's now afoot, there's some other things that you can do. This sounds maybe premature to some, but when do you start preparing? At the last minute? I don't think so.
Everyone's raving about the newest botanical superstar hitting the store shelves nationwide. Hemp-derived cannabidiol, or CBD, has been receiving a lot of attention for its tremendous promise on human health. Plus, CBD Oil by CV Sciences is the trusted brand setting the standards in this newly emerging category of plant-based extracts, offering a variety of hemp-derived CBD oil products that you can count on. In order to make the highest quality CBD oil products available, it is important to manage every step of the supply chain process, from seed to shelf. That's why, from harvesting our EU-certified hemp seeds, to laboratory testing for quality and safety, to producing our exceptional line of products, we are committed to going the extra mile. It is our commitment to you. Join the CBD evolution. Ask your local natural health retailer about Plus CBD oil products by CV Sciences today. Follow us on Facebook and learn more at pluscbdoil.com.
1250 WHNZ. Online.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Irwin Naturals, premium vitamins and supplements. 25 years of gold standard supplements. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Maybe it might be helpful if I shared a few things with you about viruses. I wish my daughter were here, being that she's a virologist, has her PhD in viruses. She'd do a much better job. What I could put in a thimble, and its thimble would be half full compared to what she knows. But nevertheless, let me see what I can share with you. Viruses are biological agents, and they have the ability to reproduce. And where do they do that? They do that inside cells of a living host. Humans are an ideal host for viruses. When you become infected with a virus, a host, which could be you or me, is forced to produce thousands of identical copies of the original virus, and it happens at a very rapid rate. Unlike most living entities, viruses do not have cells that divide. They don't, which is interesting. New viruses are manufactured, if you will, in the infected host cell. In each of the cells, they're rebuilding or constructing or assembling a new copy. That's what's going on. They don't go through cell division, mitosis, meiosis. They don't do that. But unlike still simpler infectious agents, viruses have evolved to have what? This is what makes them so dangerous. Genes. The genes give them the ability to do what? To adapt, to mutate, and to change, and to evolve, and to adjust to the environment. So they can do what? Survive and find a new host. know this. This is what's remarkable. There are thousands of species of viruses. Some say over 5,000. Imagine that. You can't have a vaccine for all of them. How these viruses emerged, there's different theories about that. Some say they may have evolved from plasmids. Plasmids are really little pieces of DNA that can move between cells. Others say they came from their other microscopic cousin, bacteria. So a virus has two or three components. The genes that I just told you about, made from either DNA or RNA. Long molecules that carry genetic information. That's what they are. A protein that protects the genes. And in some viruses, they have this envelope of fat that surrounds the protein coat. Just think about this. This is happening on a microscopic level. Viruses have been on this planet for millions of years. And they have evolved to protect themselves. And and you might ask, why and how and what ways do they fit into the scheme of things? Perhaps that's a story for another day. My point here is that you're dealing with an entity, a bacterial agent, that can assemble itself and make copies inside of your cells by the thousands. And so if you have somebody who's compromised, a young child, an elderly person, someone who is ill, they're a sitting target. They're a sitting target. This is a respiratory disease. And as you know, elderly are very, very prone to respiratory infections and to die from them. Pregnant women are also at risk. Now, these viruses can spread in any number of ways. They figured out how to move around. Just as many viruses are very specific to which host, they only go to specific hosts or tissues they attack. Each species of virus does rely on a particular technique or method to propagation. Plant viruses spread from plant to plant by insects and other organisms. They're called vectors. Some of the viruses of animals, including us, are spread by exposure to the infected fluids. That's why when somebody is sick and they're coughing and hacking, and what's happening is they're coming out of their body, out of their mouth or their nose, are these droplets that you may see, aerosol that you may or may not see. And they could get onto you, on your clothes, or on a surface. You touch the surface, touch your face, you're done. You're infected. Viruses such as influenza are spread by, as I just said, the air through the air by droplets of moisture when people cough or sneeze. So viruses such as norovirus, and this is gross, but they're transmitted by fecal oral route. Fecal matter somehow gets into somebody's mouth. You have somebody who works in a restaurant, goes to the bathroom, gets fecal matter on his or her hands, doesn't wash the hands, goes and cooks or prepares the food or serves the food, then you eat it, and then you get infected. So that particular virus is spread that way. Rotavirus is spread by direct contact with infected children. HIV, human immunodeficiency, is transmitted by bodily fluids during sexual contact. Dengue virus, however you pronounce it, is by blood-sucking insects. So they have different ways to spread. Let's go to Clearwater. Chris, welcome to the show. Hi, Chris.
Good morning, Doctor. Well, a couple days ago, I was at the end of the show, didn't have the time to...
Yes, I remember. I apologize for cutting you off.
No problem. There wasn't time. I think it might be, since you just mentioned that these viri are anaerobic, or you mentioned that they have a fat coating, and oxygen, meaning anaerobic, of course, means can't survive in the presence of oxygen.
Yeah, without oxygen.
In viri, when they're exposed to oxygen, that fat coating is dissolved, so they can't attach themselves to healthy cells. So what do you? I'm thinking, what about having a face mask with one of those personal air ionizers they sell? They cost about $40, and if you put maybe one or two of them on the intake vents, then maybe we can neutralize those germs and toxins as well. Clean the area around the surrounding area around you.
You probably know more. You probably know more about that than I do. I know that surgical masks, the quality of the mask is important. What you're proposing is a whole nother technique. We'll be right back. Hold on.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take Solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit TakeSolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
Have you experienced the wisdom of nature with Zyflamend Whole Body from New Chapter? Zyflamend is a 10-herb blend that delivers 3 health benefits. First, Zyflamend is an herbal approach to pain relief, helping to soothe minor pain or soreness. Second, Zyflamend is a joint supplement with time-tested herbs to support joint function and flexibility. And the third benefit, Zyflamend supports the body's healthy inflammation response, something that's essential for maintaining whole body health. Zyflamend is New Chapter's clinically tested blend of 10 remarkable herbs, including pure and potent turmeric, ginger, and green tea. Zyflamend is non-GMO, project verified, gluten-free, and 100% vegetarian. New Chapter is a leader in supplement quality. Every ingredient, every product, every time. Discover Zyflamend, New Chapter's #1 selling multi-herbal. Zyflamend is made with ginger for occasional pain relief after exercise. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
The latest trend to hit the store shelves has the whole country buzzing. Cannabidiol, or CBD, might just be the greatest discovery of our generation, and it comes from a plant that is not so new, agricultural hemp. Yes, after 70 years of prohibition and misunderstanding, hemp is back to help you stay healthy and balanced. Growing research is showing that we have a lot to learn from the remarkable hemp plant. Nutrient-rich products like Plus CBD Oil's Total Plant Complex concentrated products provide broad-spectrum nutrition, including fatty acids, plant sterols, cannabinoids, terpenes, and naturally occurring vitamin E. From seed to shelf, all Plus CBD Oil products provide the highest quality hemp-derived CBD products available and are offered in a variety of delivery systems and flavors to suit your needs. Ask your local independent health food store about Plus CBD Oil products by CV Sciences today and learn more about the CBD evolution at pluscbdoil.com. That's pluscbdoil.com.
What is it?
This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Celsius, live fit. CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
I was talking with my daughter. I haven't had a chance to really, because she's so busy, I haven't had a chance to really chat with her about this and what her take is on it as a virologist, which she thinks. She knows how dangerous these viruses are, of course. I mean, she's been doing this for a long time. But I will have maybe an opportunity next week to talk with her a bit about it. Wish I could get her onto the show. It's almost impossible. But nevertheless, in the meanwhile, there are any number of things you can do. And they're basic things as well. Wash your hands. Stay away from infected people. If you're sick, don't go to work. If you know somebody is sick, don't encourage them not to go to work. If you think you have a cold virus, been infected with a cold virus or a flu virus, go and get checked to make sure. And just wash your hands. And keep your hands away from your face and keep surfaces clean as much as possible. I'll get into some alternative and complementary strategies in the second hour. Let's go back to Chris in Clearwater, then we'll go to Westchester, Pennsylvania. Chris, I always seem to be cutting you off. So now we're in we're now in the early part of the block. So go ahead and express your thoughts, please. I appreciate it.
Oh, well, I was mentioning personal air ionizers. They're marketed basically to folks who fly in airplanes a lot with all that recirculated air. You know, they hang around the neck or clip on your lapel. But
have you ever used one of those?
Yeah, I have a couple.
Really?
I'm very much into oxygen therapies. I also have a high volume medical grade ozone generator. But I learned a lot about different this and other oxygen therapies from Ed McCabe's books. He's called Mr. Oxygen.
Yeah.
He has 4 good books on oxygen therapy. O3 is ozone, which is ionized oxygen. So air ionizer just turns the ambient room air into O3, which is very antiseptic. All cancers and all fungus and spores cannot survive in the presence of oxygen, and 99+% of known harmful bacteria and viri can't. And the remainder, many of the remainder of which are partially anaerobic. Every time I start to feel like I'm coming down with something, I just take a few breaths of ozone from my medical grade ozone generator, and within 3 hours or so, I'm back to normal.
You feel good.
Last year, that didn't work for me. I hadn't been sick in 8 years following that protocol. But last year, what I had to do is use an essential oil diffuser with about 20 different oils I mix up. They're all very antiseptic, and a little bit of silver that I ionize through my water ionizer to be more effective form of silver. But and that really, cleared out my lungs where nothing else would. But I do know that there is the danger of breathing too much, and you'll feel irritation in your lungs.
Yeah, you have to know what you're doing.
In your throat, your sinuses.
Yeah, well, you're well versed and researched on this. Somebody doing this, they could blow up the lab, so to speak. And but this is interesting. Nobody's talked about that. You know more about that this particular area than I do, Christopher. I've heard people talk about it. I'm familiar with that fellow that you mentioned, and there's back and forth on that. Some people agree. Some say oxygen will kill, will or will not. I mean, they debate that back and forth, as you well know.
The real danger, it is a real danger if you breathe too much. It can cause a collapsed lung because you can dry up the mucous membrane that line your lungs that cause them to stick together, which is a collapsed lung. So you don't want to breathe a whole lot. But I have breathed too much before and felt achy lungs, and for about a half hour hadn't been able, had stressful breathing. But of course my esophagus and sinuses were irritated before that happened. So I don't recommend experimenting on yourself.
No,
like I say, if you're feeling a little irritation, and mucous membranes are important, I know, for trapping germs as well.
Of course.
So it can be a delicate balance, I suppose.
Well, I know you're thoughtful. You're thoughtful about this, and it's an interesting perspective, and I appreciate you sharing that on air with the audience. And again, that's why I encourage people to call. I can't know everything, so sometimes encyclopedias are written by a bunch of people, not just by one person, and there's a reason for that. Because not one person can know everything. So I'm grateful that you shared your insight and knowledge and experience. Thank you very much, Christopher. I got to take this call in Westchester now. Got to go to West.
Right, thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Thank you. And Hank is in Westchester. Hank, what's on your mind today?
Well, first, a very good morning to you. I hope sounds like you're doing well.
So far, so good, Hank. So far, so good.
Hot dog. Just because I'll have some extra scrapple for you.
Oh, yeah, I know you're a scrapple guy, not me. The closest I get to scrapple is Scrabble. That's it. The game.
Yeah, okay. Well, fair enough. Doc, you made a good point earlier, which I might want to ask you to expound upon.
Sure.
If not now, maybe later on.
What did I say?
Get enough medicine, get enough food.
Yeah.
So that if in the event you don't have to go out,
exactly,
you don't have to.
Right.
Now, at which point do we prepare? For how long do we prepare?
Okay, so
and will we take this to the degree of being Y2K prepared?
Okay, so here's my thought on that. The thing that concerns me the most are the elderly who are infirmed, can't get about, who can't get out, and who are on heavy medications. You have to pay attention to the news. Go to the CDC's website. Go to Health and Human Services website, the government's websites. Monitor what they're reporting. Pay attention to the news. These news outlets, CNN, MSNBC, NBC, CBS, all of them, ABC, they do a pretty good job in trying to stay on top of this, and you have to pay attention to the news. If you see, like this morning, I reported on this disturbing development of this man in California, now infected. They don't know how he got infected. This could be the beginning of community spread. The CDC hasn't come down firm on that yet. We'll see. If over the next few days, within the next week for sure, you hear more and more reports about community spread, then you better make sure you have enough medications in the house and enough food in the house if you can't leave the house. And that sounds like to some, are you overreacting? Not necessarily. And so you sort of have to follow the developments, Hank, and see how they're unfolding. And so far, I think we have downplayed it too much in this country. Italy, France, and these other countries, Iran, not so much.
Wayne Elliott here to tell you about my experience with Strauss Heart Drops over the past 20 years. The Strauss Heart Drops saved me back then and changed my life forever. It's hard to describe how invigorating it is when you increase your blood flow everywhere. The Heart Drops have proven to dissolve plaque from arteries, veins, and vessels caused from cholesterol that can restrict or block our blood flow, our body's most important function. I was able to avoid open heart surgery, as was my father, and instead cleared our arteries painlessly and without chemical drugs, which, by the way, do not claim to remove any plaque or increase blood flow otherwise. Strauss Heart Drops work, I can assure you. No contraindications with pharma drugs. Strauss Heart Drops are safe, and Strauss guarantees your satisfaction with a money-back guarantee. So you can't go wrong and certainly have nothing to lose. If you've had open heart surgery, angina, diabetes, low energy, cold hands and feet, or grayish-blue skin or lips, Strauss Heart Drops are for you. For more information, go online to StraussNaturals.com. You can purchase Strauss Heart Drops at fine health stores or on Amazon. I promise you won't be sorry.
With the incredible growth of the natural products industry, we have never had more products to choose from. And at the same time, getting healthy has never been more confusing. Irwin Naturals has made it easy for consumers, bringing relevant, high-integrity supplements to the marketplace. Irwin Naturals soft gel delivery technology was chosen over 20 years ago for its ability to quickly and effectively deliver the beneficial nutrients found in their formulas into our bodies for enhanced bioavailability. Irwin Naturals uses a multi-step approach for their products, utilizing the latest clinically researched ingredients while assuring that all claims are supported by scientific evidence. These strict quality standards have allowed Irwin Naturals to bring high-quality CBD products made with full-spectrum hemp extract to the public at an extremely affordable price while using the highest quality hemp. Irwin Naturals stays in tune with the ever-changing face of health in America. When choosing your supplements, consider using high-quality, relevant products from Irwin Naturals.
The proceeding was a commercial
Nutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition, and trying to keep you updated on this coronavirus business. It is concerning. You look at all the different updates that are floating around. Here's what I would caution you about. Like when I walked into the building this morning, I was approached. People were asking me questions, and one fella was saying things that are derived from conspiracy theories, and it's just nonsense. And that is the worst thing you can do. The internet is a wonderful thing, but
sometimes,
there are pitfalls all over the place, and holes and dark corners and misinformation and nonsense, and you have to vet the source. I always tell my students, what website are you using? Did you vet that website?
People just think it's on the internet, it's got to be true, and that is so not true.
So that is so not true. 100% so not true. And I would just caution you against that. Going to some website and picking something up and going with it. Pay attention to the CDC, Centers for Disease Control and Prevention.
A good example for this would be like if you were to Google right now how many deaths there are with the coronavirus, I promise you could find at least 10 different numbers.
Exactly.
It's just how the internet works.
And it's a free space, and people say whatever they say. And
well, the CDC just kind of ruined my life because now I have to shave off my beard.
Well, I don't know about that. Katie found a story about the CDC. I'll let her report on it. You can report on it if you want, Katie. She found this on the CDC website about men with beards and what's problematic, what's not problematic.
They're just trying to protect people at all costs. So it's the CDC warning men about facial hair dangers as the coronavirus is spreading.
Oh, they are?
Yeah. They released a chart as to what beards may be more susceptible to get coronavirus. I wouldn't have even thought facial hair would make a difference. But it said standard beards and chops are very risky because the hair could come in contact with the respirator's exhalation valve, and it's just the hair makes you more susceptible. I had no idea. It said goatees are good to go. Like they have a whole breakdown of what's safe and what may.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking right at my beard. I know it's gone. I got to cut it now.
Well, I wouldn't. That's overreactive. I wouldn't do that necessarily.
I worked so hard.
I wouldn't necessarily do that. And I think what people need to do now, me included, is monitor the reporting.
Absolutely.
Over the next 10 days, 2 weeks. The case in California is an important case. We have to see if this man, they have to try to figure out if they can. They may not be able to figure out who infected him. Whoever infected him most likely infected somebody else. So we know there are at least 2 people that are infected in this in community spread. The man that got it that we know of, and the person who infected him. And he didn't travel to China. And he, as far as he knows, he was not in contact with anybody who was infected. So this is highly suggestive that the virus is afoot. So we'll see. And so monitor that. Pay attention. Don't overreact. Respond. And prepare yourself. Prepare your body as well as your mind. Get in the right frame of mind and get your body into some condition where your immune system is robust. And we can talk about that in this hour, and we will. And simple techniques. I know it sounds so unscientific and so boring, but wash your hands thoroughly. Keep your hands away from your face. Stay away from infected people. Don't go to work if you're infected. If you know people, if somebody's infected with a cold virus or flu virus, if they think that's what it is, they should not go to work. In fact, they should probably go get checked to see if, in fact, it is a cold or flu virus and something. If this thing gets out of hand, it could be very well the new coronavirus. Don't know. Simple things. If you go to work and people are sick at work, you come home, you don't know what's on your clothes. You don't know how your clothes got contaminated at work. You don't walk into the house, take your clothes off, throw them onto the bed. No.
Burn them.
No. No.
I'm kidding.
In the laundry room, take your clothes off in the laundry room and put them in the hamper to be, or the washer to be washed. And keep your surfaces at work clean. I would recommend Silver Biotics. Get the spray bottle, and of course, take your daily dose. Get the silver gel. Keep it on your hands. Put it on your face. I put it on my hands, and then I rub it on my face, like, I was washing my face with it, literally. That product works. So I would use that, and then I would try to bolster my immune system. We can talk about that in this hour. So we don't want to overreact. We want to respond. And I've been holding off. For 3 weeks now, I've been reporting. And my instinct was to report on this. It's just instinct. I had no basis for the feeling. It was just intuition. I said, you know what? I don't know. It just didn't feel right. And sometimes you don't know why you feel that way. And I said, let me go with my instincts. I'm going to report on it every day. Probably some people thought, geez, wasting my time with that. Not so much. Turns out, not so much. Here's how you can make contact with the show. Like we had some folks in the first hour call the show. Interesting ideas, everything from ozone therapy to oxygen therapy, different therapies people try. And the caller was honest. He said, you have to be careful when you're doing this. And you shouldn't try a therapy if you don't know anything about it, and go vet it, see if there's any scientific evidence, any trials, clinical trials. I always operate on the principle, show me the data. That's me. That's just me. I'm not a skeptic, but show me the data. You say cows jumped over the moon, you have some footage of that.
That's what we need.
You know that old expression, when the cows jumped over the moon. Really? Did they really? Or I saw pigs flying over Tampa Bay. You did? Okay. And there was a flying saucer in my yard. No, man, you were high. Here's how to get contact with the show.
You can give us a call at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK. You can also like our Facebook page. We're Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook. Also on YouTube, we share our live stream over there. We're live on Facebook every weekday. Make sure to subscribe to us so you get a notification every time we go live. You can email Dr. Garko personally. I'm not even sure if I already said this, but his email is drgarko@letstalknutrition.com, and you can listen back to our past shows, not watch them, but listen back, just the audio, on letstalknutrition.com if you go to the show schedule tab or wherever you listen to your podcasts.
Nice shirt you have on today.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, this is part of my new wardrobe
allowance.
Do you like it?
I do.
Love it.
Self-allocated allowance, but I tried to spruce it up a little bit.
You got your own wardrobe allowance from yourself, right?
Yeah, exactly.
No, that's a nice top. You look nice.
Thank you very much.
Very nice.
I appreciate it.
Very nice.
I didn't know if you were being for real or not.
No, if he didn't say it, I was going to say it.
No.
Thank you, guys.
No, man, I don't do that. Come on.
This is one of the 5 long sleeve shirt I have. So.
This woman doesn't own any shoes.
I don't.
See, she wears these flip flops. I've been trying to get her to wear shoes because they're not good for your feet. Walking around in flip flops.
But you want me to wear heels? That's not good for your feet.
No.
What?
No, I don't.
Yo.
No. Well, when you're wearing a black dress, you don't wear thongs. Okay, I'm just saying.
What just happened here?
We'll be back.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit TakeSolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace for a good night's rest naturally.
Did you get enough calcium today? 85% of women over the age of 20 and 50% of men over the age of 30 consume less than the recommended daily intake of calcium. One of the best ways to protect your bones and joints, Bone Up provides Australian hydroxyapatite, the very same form of calcium found in the human body. However, strong bones and joints require more than calcium. Magnesium, zinc, manganese, copper, silicon, vitamin C, vitamin D3, vitamin K, and boron are all beneficial to optimum joint function. Bone Up gives you all of these. Bone Up is the most healthful nutritional regimen for bones and joints. Ask for Bone Up at your local health food store. Or, for more information, go to www.jarrow.com for the best in calcium formulas.
Let'sTalkNutrition.com. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at Let's.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Strauss Herbs. Everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Kyolic. Aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Celsius. Live fit. Irwin Naturals. Premium vitamins and supplements. 25 years of gold standard supplements. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. And so one of the first line defenses that you have to protect yourself from infection is your immune system, right? And at all things considered, that is one of the things that should be on your mind, especially now during cold and flu season and with this coronavirus episode that we're caught up in. So what can you do about your immune system? Are there things that undermine it? Are there lifestyle and dietary behaviors or practices that undermine it? And are there dietary and lifestyle practices that support the immune system and keep it vital and vigilant? It is, after all, the sentinel of your body. And what you hope is that it remains on guard, it's on duty, it doesn't go AWOL, and it doesn't go, rogue on you. That's what you hope. And those things can happen. So some of the things I'll share with you may sound like very common sense and obvious strategies and tactics, but you still have to say them because you can't assume that everybody is mindful of it or even thinks that such a strategy, like, for example, getting sleep and rest, is that all that useful. And I'm giving you now my view based on my training, based on my experience, based on my independent review of the literature in various areas over many years. What are the frontline strategies? Number one, proper sleep and rest, especially if you're elderly, especially if you're ill, especially if you're pregnant, and especially if you are children, because they are vulnerable. You say, well, I can't get proper sleep and rest. I've tried. Well, there are any number of things you can do. For adults, I try to steer clear. Even my physicians that I know don't even like to put them on sleep medications because that takes you down a road that I don't know if you want to travel that road. I just don't know if you want to go down that road. But there are dietary supplements that can help with sleep and rest. Solace is one of them. It's a sleep and relaxation aid. Works, very useful. SOLUS. You can go to takesolace.com and learn more about it. Another sleep product that I like a lot is by Natural Factors, and it's called Tranquil Sleep. There are only 3 ingredients in Tranquil Sleep: melatonin, 5-HTP, and what's the third one? Melatonin, 5-HTP, and theanine. Product works. 100%. I've used it. I've used Solace as well. They both work. With Solace, I can, and with the other product, with Tranquil Sleep, what I notice, especially with Tranquil Sleep, you go to sleep a little quicker, you tend to sleep deeper, and your sleep is more restful. And it's in form of like a little wafer, a chewable.
Oh.
And you put it in your mouth before you go to bed, about 5 minutes before, as you're getting into bed. It'll dissolve, or you can chew it, and that's it. You can take 1 or you can take 2.
And you don't wake up feeling groggy or anything?
Zero.
That's the key there.
Nothing.
Because I'm bad with taking like ZzzQuil or anything. Like if I take anything like that, I wake up feeling so awful the next day. So that's really what I look for in like sleep aids and things like that, is to not feel awful.
You will not have that. You do not have any hangover effect at all. Not at all. I've used that product over the years. I've recommended it to clients, and they've had great success. I've also recommended Solace. It works as well. It's a different formulation. Natural Factors has a line of products called Stress Relax. The Stress Relax supplements. Part of that Stress Relax line of supplements is Tranquil Sleep. Second line of strategy. I just alluded to it. If you're under stress, that means you're putting and it's chronic, day in and day out. You're putting a huge hit on your immune system. It will wear it out. 100% full stop. Say, well, what do I do about that? I got this crazy boss at work, or I got financial issues. My relationships is like a roller coaster. What do I do? Well, you have to learn how to manage stress. And the things that I've talked about on the show for years. If you want to take a dietary supplement strategy, I recommend you go to Natural Factors, go to their website, find their products, click on Stress Relax. A bunch of products will come up. Katie, can you do that for me while you're there?
Yep.
Go to naturalfactors.com. She'll do that during the break. We come back, we'll cite for you some of the products in that line that can help with stress management. These products been around for a long time. They're well formulated and they work. You have to find a way to moderate this stress because your immune system is going to be compromised and then you become a sitting target. Sleep, stress management. We'll tell you more.
The latest trend to hit the store shelves has the whole country buzzing. Cannabidiol, or CBD, might just be the greatest discovery of our generation, and it comes from a plant that is not so new, agricultural hemp. Yes, after 70 years of prohibition and misunderstanding, hemp is back to help you stay healthy and balanced. Growing research is showing that we have a lot to learn from the remarkable hemp plant. Nutrient-rich products like Plus CBD Oil's Total Plant Complex concentrated products provide broad-spectrum nutrition, including fatty acids, plant sterols, cannabinoids, terpenes, and naturally occurring vitamin E. From seed to shelf, all Plus CBD Oil products provide the highest quality hemp-derived CBD products available and are offered in a variety of delivery systems and flavors to suit your needs. Ask your local independent health food store about Plus CBD Oil products by CV Sciences today and learn more about the CBD evolution at pluscbdoil.com. That's pluscbdoil.com.
1250 WHNZ. Online at WHNZ.com. On your phone with the iHeartRadio app. And on hundreds of devices like Alexa, Google Home, Xbox, and Sonos. An iHeartRadio station.
Hey friends, this is Frank Cotto, the host of the Business Happy Hour. Myself, Ryan Pelkey, and Doug Ford will be live every Wednesday at 11 a.m. We are the #1 show for business and entrepreneurship in Tampa, so tune in every Wednesday on 1250.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Irwin Naturals, premium vitamins and supplements. 25 years of gold standard supplements. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. A couple of little things we want to get to besides telling you how to get your immune system bolstered. New affiliate, right, Katie?
Yes, new affiliate in Lancaster, Kentucky. It reaches the Lexington market as well. So that's WZXI 1280 AM, 95.5 FM, and 94.1 FM. So thanks, everybody who's listening new to us.
So they're FM stations.
Yes.
That's good. And we thank you so much for picking up the show and airing us in your neck of the broadcast woods. We're showing you a nice photograph, nice little town. Look at that. There you go.
That's Lexington.
There is Lexington. Yeah.
And the population I'm looking up the population.
I know some. I had a guest.
Lancaster.
I had a guest on from Lexington at one point, Chris Moore, and yeah, we're happy to be in that neck of the woods. WZIX 1280 AM and 95 FM, 95.5 FM, and 94.1 FM. So AM and FM. That's Lancaster, Kentucky. Okay. Small town. Good. We like it. We find that people in small towns are very devoted listeners. You know, they get connected and they want to know. So we're happy.
David Greenlee is the station owner. So thanks, David, for having us on.
Thank you, David. We appreciate it so much. Let's go to Georgia. That's a little north of us here.
Just a little.
Clarksville area. And there's a wonderful health store in that community called A to Zinc. And they cover it all, too. A to Zinc. And Rufino Pato is the proprietor, an owner, and manager, chief cook and bottle washer. No, he just sits around, man.
Wow.
Hey, Rufino, welcome to the show. Hi, Rufino. Where is he? Can't hear him.
I can't hear him either. I'm not sure.
Maybe he stepped out. Probably waiting on a customer.
Honestly, I hung up on him twice on accident, so it's probably my fault.
They air the show in his store. They have it on the video screen and have tables around. People sit and watch, and we appreciate that. So,
yeah, because he'll always get on me if I don't have my stream right. He's like, "Yo, he'll email me. He'll get on me."
Now, let me know when he's back on.
I think he's there. Rufino?
Yes.
Yay!
Hey, there you go. We got you. Okay. 21st century technology. My God.
Fourth time's a charm.
I think we need two tin cups and a string.
That's what we are using. What are you talking about?
Wait, should we update?
Right.
How you doing, Rufino?
Oh, my gosh.
How are you?
Great, my friend. I just wanted to come. I'm wonderful. Things are good. You were talking about that Tranquil Sleep, and that stuff's insane. It's really a good product. We carry it at our store. You know, I love Natural Factors as it is, but Tranquil Sleep, it's just enough melatonin to put you to sleep, and you do not wake up groggy. They're chewables. They're actually really delicious, and that's one of my number one sleep supplements at the store. So I just wanted to kind of chime in.
I've used.
You up on that.
I'm glad.
It's a really good product.
I'm glad that you said that because I have used it for years, and I introduced it onto the show. At that time, Natural Factors was a sponsor. They're not a sponsor currently. Sponsors come and go, and I don't take it personally. It's okay. They figure it out. Sooner or later, they realize what an asset the show can be. It just takes a while, but they figure it out. So, yeah.
And I feel sometimes, too, when you chew something or use a liquid, it works a little bit faster than just taking a pill sometimes, too. And it does work really quick, but not to the point where you wake up groggy. It's just they're really great. They're tasty, and you wake up just feeling really refreshed in the morning. So I just wanted to kind of back you up on it there.
Tasty is another huge key there because I have a terrible gag reflex, and I know a lot of people
You'll
go
like
through
this. No, you'll like this, Katie. It tastes
so hard
sweet.
for me.
It tastes sweet. It has like a citrus flavor to it.
That's nice.
And you can put it. And when you take the product, you should not go run the sweeper. Take out the garbage and this and that. No, you get ready for bed, and then you put the product in your mouth. You put the wafer, the chewable, in your mouth while you're maybe even getting into bed, maybe 5 minutes before. Then go to bed, go to sleep. Otherwise, you get confusing messages in your head.
And it helps to turn off electronic devices about a half hour before that, too, and kind of wind your brain down a little bit, too. That'll definitely help.
Do you carry, are you familiar with Natural Factors Stress Relax line?
Yeah, I carry some of their products in the Stress Relax line. I love Natural Factors. Well, I haven't had a product yet. I mean, honestly, I know they don't sponsor me right now, but they need to, and I've been on their, like I told you last week, I've been kind of on their butts coming back to your show. But
good. Thank you for doing that.
One of them I've tried work. Yeah.
Yeah.
They need to come back.
They do need to come back. Sometimes you just have to know when you have it good enough. You know what I'm saying?
I do. I do. Every time I see my rep, Doc, I tell him, and I know it's not him I got to talk to, but they got to come back onto your show because they're just an amazing company, and I think they're not doing themselves justice by not being on your show.
100%. I agree with you. Of course, I'm biased. Do you have customers? Do you have customers coming in concerned about the coronavirus yet?
Honestly, not yet. But people are talking about it. I wouldn't say it's a big concern right now. I'm working on, immunity as it is. People come in, I say just keep your immunity high.
wash your hands, the basic stuff. We're talking, a lot about zinc and keeping just basically immune wellness right now because it is still cold and flu season. So we're not seeing really a panic out here in North Georgia. We're kind of I'm telling people, keep your immunity high, wash your hands, don't panic, just like you're saying on your show. Don't listen to everything on the internet because we don't know everything yet. And just try to stay as healthy as you can with the basic stuff, whole food vitamins, stuff like that. So that's what we're working at this point.
Here's a strategy for the immune system. I would urge people, if you're not taking a probiotic, please do. Much of your immune system is situated within your gastrointestinal tract. I won't get into the weeds on what parts of the tract where you'll find different components of that system. But taking a probiotic is a first-line strategy. That will help keep your immune system up and running, especially if you're sick and you're ill. You're suffering from
I totally agree.
100%.
Probiotics are one of my number one things I sell, Doc. Probiotics is one of my number one products that I sell, and I tell people your gut's got to be healthy.
What is your best selling?
I totally agree.
What's your best selling probiotic What's your best selling probiotic in your store?
They're not sponsors, but I have Flora is amazing.
They used to be a sponsor.
They used to be a sponsor. I remember her being on your show several times. But Flora, refrigerated products, Flora has been amazing for me. They have a really good line.
Okay, we come back. We'll talk some more. Don't go away. We'll have the L-Town Health Question of the Day.
Wayne Elliott here to tell you about my experience with Strauss Heart Drops over the past 20 years. The Strauss Heart Drops saved me back then and changed my life forever. It's hard to describe how invigorating it is when you increase your blood flow everywhere. The Heart Drops have proven to dissolve plaque from arteries, veins, and vessels caused from cholesterol that can restrict or block our blood flow, our body's most important function. I was able to avoid open heart surgery, as was my father, and instead cleared our arteries painlessly and without chemical drugs, which, by the way, do not claim to remove any plaque or increase blood flow otherwise. Strauss Heart Drops work, I can assure you. No contraindications with pharma drugs. Strauss Heart Drops are safe, and Strauss guarantees your satisfaction with a money-back guarantee. So you can't go wrong and certainly have nothing to lose. If you've had open heart surgery, angina, diabetes, low energy, cold hands and feet, or grayish-blue skin or lips, Strauss Heart Drops are for you. For more information, go online to StraussNaturals.com. You can purchase Strauss Heart Drops at fine health stores or on Amazon. I promise you won't be sorry.
You experience the wisdom of nature with Zyflamend Whole Body from New Chapter? Zyflamend is a 10-herb blend that delivers 3 health benefits. First, Zyflamend is an herbal approach to pain relief, helping to soothe minor pain or soreness. Second, Zyflamend is a joint supplement with time-tested herbs to support joint function and flexibility. And the third benefit, Zyflamend supports the body's healthy inflammation response, something that's essential for maintaining whole body health. Zyflamend is New Chapter's clinically tested blend of 10 remarkable herbs, including pure and potent turmeric, ginger, and green tea. Zyflamend is non-GMO, project verified, gluten-free, and 100% vegetarian. New Chapter is a leader in supplement quality. Every ingredient, every product, every time. Discover Zyflamend, New Chapter's #1 selling multi-herbal. Zyflamend is made with ginger for occasional pain relief after exercise. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Did you get enough calcium today? 85% of women over the age of 20 and 50% of men over the age of 30 consume less than the recommended daily intake of calcium. One of the best ways to protect your bones and joints, Bone-Up provides Australian hydroxyapatite, the very same form of calcium found in the human body. However, strong bones and joints require more than calcium. Magnesium, zinc, manganese, copper, silicon, vitamin C, vitamin D3, vitamin K, and boron are all beneficial to optimum joint function. Bone-Up gives you all of these. Bone-Up is the most healthful nutritional regimen for bones and joints. Ask for Bone-Up at your local health food store. Or, for more information, go to www.jarrow.com for the best in calcium formulas.
is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Celsius, Live Fit. CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
And here's the LTN health question of the day. Earlier in the show, I was reporting on an incident that happened overnight, a development, I should say, about a man who has become infected with the coronavirus. And he did not travel to China. And as far as he knows, he did not come in contact with anybody that was infected. Apparently he did and didn't realize they were infected. What state does that man live in? Is it Connecticut? Is it California? Or, in fact, or is it Florida? California, Connecticut, or Florida? Where does that man live? Here's the number to call, and you can win a $25 supplement gift card, and then you can go to your health store and get Tranquil Sleep to get better sleep, or any product in their Stress Relax line to help you manage your stress so you don't wear down your immune system, or get some probiotics for your immune system. These are strategies that you can implement. I'm trying to kill more than one bird with more than one stone, I guess. Here's the number to call.
877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK.
Is Rufino still around?
He sure is.
Rufino.
At least I think.
Are you still there?
I am here.
Okay, good.
We were talking before the break. We were talking about the stress we have the chewable GABAs too from Natural Factors.
Yeah,
that are also very incredible in their stress line.
Gamma aminobutyric acid that will help to moderate anxiety and keep you nice and even. That product works as well. The gamma aminobutyric acid. So you're managing stress helps with your immune system. Getting better sleep help with your immune system. Taking probiotics help with your immune system. And I'm sure you have herbal products in your store that are designed to boost the immune system. Do you not?
Absolutely. I've got a lot of immune wellness supplements, and of course just natural herbs. We have a full bulk herb section too. You can buy herbs by the ounce stock, stuff like that. And you asked me earlier about, we're talking about keeping the gut clean. My 3 most popular, like I said, for probiotics is the Flora Refrigerated, the Brenda Watson Vital Planet, which I really love, and Health Aid and Dr. McCullough. Those 4 are just incredible probiotics, and I sell a lot of those in my store. That does help with your immunity also. So I always recommend a probiotic when you're trying to raise your immunity too.
877-897-8255. Don't hang up, Rufino. Let's go to Robert. Robert, welcome to the show. What's the answer? What state does that man live in where they suspect there may be community spread of this virus? Is it California, Connecticut, or Florida?
California.
Yeah, he's in CA. He's in California. It's going to be interesting. I'm going to follow that story closely. I want to see if they can figure out who infected him. And keep your eyes and ears open to whether or not this concept, if you hear the word, this phrase, community spread on the news a lot, that's when you really start to need to be concerned. Thank you, Robert, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much.
And they gave me something for being right?
Yes. Yeah, we're going to send you a vial of the coronavirus.
Wow.
No, we're going to give you a $25 supplement gift card. Talk to Katie. She's going to get you hooked up, and they'll get that card to you, and you can redeem it. She'll tell you how to do it. So you have a section in your store where people the herbs are you say they're free, like in a loose, and you can put them in a bag. Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely. We have a full bulk herb section where people can weigh out their herbs by the ounce and take as much or as less as they need. And I have hundreds of different herbs in glass jars against the wall and it gets bigger every year. So that's another way. A lot of people like to make their own elderberry syrup. I got fresh organic elderberries. People like to make their own stuff. So all my herbs are organic. And, we talked a lot. I get a lot of my stuff from Frontier and Mountain Rose Herbs. And I know you know those 2 companies very well. And they're very good companies. So that's what we do there. We don't just sell supplements. So we've got a little bit of everything, Doc.
I know you do. How long have you been in business there?
May 14th of this year will be 5 years.
Wow. Did you ever
yeah.
What inspired you to get into this business?
Well, I'll make it a short story, but a couple of health stores that used to be around there were literally ripping off people, over-promising, not delivering, and not really knowing what they were doing. And I felt like I needed to build something, but I didn't really want to just build a health store, so we put a smoothie bar in there too, and a lot of other stuff, and we do a lot of local stuff, and I just felt like I was doing God's work, and I wanted to get out there and help the people, and I'm really enjoying every day. I can't wait to get out there and help them, and that's really the short version of it, Doc.
Yeah, it's amazing how that works out, right? You wake up with a purpose, right?
Mm-hmm.
You wake up with a purpose.
Passion.
Right, and what I can...
I just...
Go ahead. No, please.
No, I was just going to say, I'm 5 years later, I'm excited as the first day we opened, Doc. I mean, we've done 109,000 smoothies, and like you say, in the land of biscuits and gravy, where gravy's a beverage. I'll never forget when you first told me that. I just still use that line. I just think that's the best line ever. But we have really healthy smoothies, not your other.
Yeah, down in your neck of the woods, they think biscuits are for the brain.
So I'm just continuing the fight. I'm going to try to expand this year and make the building even bigger because there's other things I want to do. In fact, I'm going to call you probably next 2 weeks to talk to you about some ideas I have and tell me your thoughts of what you think.
Sure.
But yeah, it's just I'm like you. I just like to get up in the morning and help people, and it's my passion, and we just love it. Anytime you're in Clarksville, Georgia, you come out and see the Zinc Health Store. We'd love to see you.
Absolutely, Clarksville. Do you live in Clarksville proper, or do you live outside the borders of Clarksville?
We live the next county over, about 20 minutes out. But we're actually daughter's going to be graduating this year from high school. We do everything in Habersham County, as you know. I do plays too. I sing and act. also.
I know you do. I saw you on the Facebook. I said, "Look at my man. I was going to go catch him on Broadway soon."
Yeah, I love this thing in Act 2, and everything's in Habersham County there where my store is. So actually, we're moving that way this summer. We're selling our house, getting a little bit smaller home.
Okay.
Just me and the wife, and we'll be down that way for good. That'd be awesome.
All right. Well, maybe someday I'll get up in your neck of the woods. We'll go visit, and we'll go to dinner, have a good time. Thanks for your call. We appreciate you. Your health is your wealth. Take care of yourself. Protect yourself.
Everyone's raving about the newest botanical superstar hitting the store shelves nationwide. Hemp-derived cannabidiol, or CBD, has been receiving a lot of attention for its tremendous promise on human health. Plus, CBD Oil by CV Sciences is the trusted brand setting the standards in this newly emerging category of plant-based extracts, offering a variety of hemp-derived CBD oil products that you can count on. In order to make the highest quality CBD oil products available, it is important to manage every step of the supply chain process, from seed to shelf. That's why, from harvesting our EU-certified hemp seeds, to laboratory testing for quality and safety, to producing our exceptional line of products, we are committed to going the extra mile. It is our commitment to you.